Good morning. This is Bill from Auto Europa, Naples, and I'm here today with this very attractive 2002 Porsche 911 Carrera 2 Cabriolet. This is a 996 model. Not every car is created equal, and that is true, even on the assembly line. Some of them are just ordered better than others. Some of them have better equipment. Some of them just went together better. And beyond that, and certainly this is true, not every car is maintained at the same caliber. So it's really nice when you see, a double whammy like this. This is a car that was ordered from the factory in a lovely color combination with great options, very nice, accoutrements. And it was owned by people who really looked after it. Garage kept it, smooched on it, kissed on it. One of those guys with the fancy floor in his garage and all the chemicals on the shelves that say Porsche on them, so they're 4 times more what the same thing is at Walmart. And what a good looking piece. And it's so nice to see it in this condition. It's finished in, I don't know, the Carrara White, anyway, Arctic White outside. Very good color for this car. It's got the most beautiful dealer installed wheels. I can't remember the name of the company, but man, are those good looking wheels on this thing. The aero kit was put on there, so it's got the side skirts, the rear wing. Everything on this car is just glistening, just absolutely glistening. And 2002 saw some improvements to the 996 that are worth having. So first of all, just walk around, you see what a good looking piece. Eyeball, eyeball, eyeball. This car just has tons of curb appeal. And then when you get a little bit closer, you notice additional stuff. Like, look at the clarity of those headlights. I mean, there isn't a hint of any fade or issues or, being kept outside, rainwater, sprinkler water, any of that stuff. This thing has just been babied since new. Same holds true on the hood badge there. Those things can be faded and chunked up and, look like they've been through a sandstorm. Not on this car. Everything is just nice and proper. You see it's got a PCA sticker here. That's Porsche Club of America. That means the guy that owns it is going to be insufferable at parties. I'm kidding. It means he's an enthusiast. He loves his Porsche and probably wants to talk a lot about it. It's got Michelin tires all the way around. Very, very nice. It's got a blue soft top. You see it's got the windscreen there still with the car. Very nice. Actually, I shouldn't say still with the car because it didn't come with it. That's something you had to pay a fortune to the Porsche accessory counter to get. Also, this car has an original white hardtop, which, I think like 90% of these cars did not come with hardtops. Believe it or not, it was actually standard equipment, but on virtually every window sticker, the hardtop was deleted. On this one, it was not, and we've got the hardtop in the showroom on a stand, so pretty cool stuff. All right, let's start inside the engine compartment. This year, fortunately, it's an electric release. Very nice. Of the black Carrera badge there. All right, you can see it's mint in there. I mean, car show quality mint. Very, very clean. That was a upgraded for 2002 3.6 flat 6 engine, about 320 horse. It had the new VarioCam system that really sort of beefed up the whole rev band. Fantastic engine in this car. Of course, that's what Porsche is all about. Particularly the 911s are building cars with fantastic engines. It also burbles and spits a little bit, just the way an air-cooled car did. So it has some of that really classic Porsche feel to it. And yeah, look at that. Again, everything just mint under there. All right, that's going to bring us to one of my least favorite things about a Porsche, and that is the frunk. And mainly because I just hate that word. God, frunk. It's so stupid. I get it. Yeah, front trunk. Okay, great. Anyway, it's a nice place to put junk. You can see I've got my stuff in there. The original mats are there. Got a spare tire with a bag with, look at that, we got service records in there. Very, very nice stuff. 2 keys, service records, books, lovely to see. It does have the upgraded stereo, so we've got a CD changer. Very nice. I'm going to zero in on this factory build sticker, so any of you real hardcore guys can pause it there and check out the original equipment list on this thing. And, again, the way this thing has been maintained, car show ready. Now to close this guy, just gently set it down like that and use the palm of your hand to push down on the badge. That's the nice soft way to do it. Okay, more good options inside. This car has full leather, which is really one of my favorite Porsche options. What that does is cover the door panels, the dashboard, and all sorts of other stuff in beautiful, rich leather. It's got, you know, the supple leather on the seats. Lovely. The smell from that is, you know, something like English leather. Just absolutely beautiful. You can see everything neat as a pin in there. Very, very well kept. Beautifully styled door panels, side airbags, thruster, door pulls. You've got your power mirrors up here. You've got your Bose system. Those are some subs in the door. And everything just mint, mint, mint. Now, if I wanted to get rid of this windscreen, which does fold down, by the way, I can fold it up, put it into the frunk. Look at that. What is this? I'll talk to our detailers about that. I left a piece of hay inside the windscreen. Anyway, this thing comes out, folds up, you put it in the frunk, lift these guys up, and then whammo, you got back seats, which are in great shape. And, you know, people are going to love sitting back there, but they'll do it if they have to. Up here, these two slits, these ovals there, they cover the emergency rollover system. So in the event of, you know, God forbid, something happening, these guys will pop off. Up comes the roll bar and keeps you safe, you know, as the thing's flipping itself down the road. Those little guys here cover where the hardtop bolts to. So you pluck them up, put the hardtop down, and crank it into place. All right, let's hop in. So we've got the key on the left of the steering wheel, Le Mans style. Very, very nice. We have two keys for this thing. I always have a Honda Pilot key on there. I took that home with me yesterday. I didn't want to forget it. We can actually lean in and crank it up from outside. And listen to that beautiful flat six gurgling and bubbling and ready to just lay the power down on the road. Big twice pipes there at the bottom. It was a more free-flowing exhaust in 2002. So, you know, this thing's ready to go. Michelin Pilot Sports. What a great car. You see it's got the memory seats, the power seats, nice option. Let's hop in, get the seatbelt on. Let's see what we got. So a very classically styled, well laid out Porsche instrument cluster. It figures the engineers at Porsche, they're not, you know, goofballs. They want you to have the tack front and center. That's what you need. The speedometer there, 200 mile an hour speedo. Off to the left is an afterthought. You've got your gauges that you need, your oil pressure, water temp, you know, what do you call it, voltmeter, all nice stuff. You got your lights over here. You got these great little compartments in the door that are all covered with leather as part of that rich leather package. Beautiful leather steering wheel, nice little grippies at 10 and 2. You got the thumb flippity flips here with the TipTronic transmission. Very nice stuff. Lovely leather stitched airbag. Everything's just so beautifully kept in this car. Over here, you've got your automatic climate control. You got your AM, FM, CD. Let's see if we open this thing up, what happens. There it is. You got a cassette deck in there if you need it. Got some old Barry Manilow cassettes. Here in the glove box, you got your books, of course, the two keys, service records, and everything just nice and lovely in here. So if we want to run the top, I can do that with this button. I'm going to press that. There you see the top cover lifts up. Up comes the soft top. A little hook there seals neatly into place. And there it is. So let me go walk around, show you the soft top, and then we're going to hop back in and go for a spin. Look at that beautiful blue soft top on this car. Original, fantastic condition. You got a glass rear window. Nice stuff. Everything really proper. Let's get that back down. So while that's going down, well, I'll show you. Okay, so you got the unhook, you got the top up. Look how fast it goes. And back comes the top cover. Really nice stuff. All right, got our seatbelt back on. The radio's on low there. Let's shut that off. Okay, so you've got heated seats, another nice option. Of course, your TipTronic transmission. These are wipers, cigarette lighters, that sort of thing. You got Porsche crest in the headrest. They charge you a ton for that. Look at the beautiful contrasting stitching white thread on the blue leather. Really, really nice. Got our e-brake down, also covered in fine leather, and away we go. And of course, the driving is what this thing is all about. Right. Yeah. God, this is not the right place for this car. Oh, to be at Sebring or something. Okay. Goes down the road, lovely. You hear that beautiful growl out of the pipes. So I got my vent going here this morning. That's I don't want to defrost without. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna have a little crap on the windshield as we drive. You can see it goes down the road beautifully, no issues at all. Beautiful tracking from the steering, lovely feel from the steering, just instant response. Very nice feel from those vented rotors and the big brakes. Absolutely lovely. You know, it's just such a driver's car, such an absolute joy to drive this thing. The suspension stuck to the ground. You know, how sporty you want to drive it is up to you. It's a cruiser to the grocery store. It's a monster at the racetrack. And again, that's the joy of a 911. All right, and in fact, let's show you a little bit of that. So if you want to go to manual mode, and Porsche does this better than anyone, click that over to M, and you'll see an indicator. Oh, geez. Look at the Range Rovers, the Sons of Anarchy. We got everybody around this morning. See, I flipped myself into first gear. And now with the hit at the plus, you're shifting. I wish I could get into it more. Anyway, point being, it's a lot of fun to shift this thing through the gears manually as well as automatic. Everything just works so nice. So, 2002 Porsche 911 Carrera 2 Cabriolet. Absolutely lovely car. Tons of curb appeal. Let's see what happens if we hammer it. Oh, God, do I love that. Just a super long, beautiful rev band. Pulls hard all the way up to $7,000. Man, you know, if you have never owned a 911, get one. Get one, get one, get one. Every car guy should have owned one in his life, and you won't regret it. So, 57,000 miles, 02 911 Cabriolet. Beautiful, beautiful car. Great curb appeal, great colors, incredible maintenance. This thing's a champion. 239-649-7300 on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thank you so much for having a look. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you with the next one.